What time is it? It's 11:42 in the morning. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, God bless all of you this morning. I came on. I don't know. I was guided to, so I was like, let me just. All right. All right, God. I'll come on. I wonder what the message is going to be. Pretty interesting. Well, let's just say it's been a crazy week. That's all I gotta say. It's been like, what the hell? What kind of shenanigans are we? Like, let's just say Aries season came in swinging. That's all I gotta say. It's been swinging. But welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you'll get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my OopTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, I had to say my intro, but so yeah, it's been kind of wild. The energies has been kind of crazy. People have been crazy. Just hey, Diane, how you been? How is things working out for you? How are you feeling actually? How are you feeling? These energies have been wild. That's all I gotta say. I've been going through some crap at work, like well, not crap. I just some things are I was it's like one bad news after the other, you know what I mean? Yeah, have you felt the energy? It's been crazy out there. The energies has been nuts. Things have just been crazy. Like people are just crazy. Like I'm avoiding people right now. I'm gonna be staying home all day today. um, that's what I'm gonna plan on doing. I got stuff to do. I gotta clean my room. Like I want to do some feng shui. Yes, because Aries is like everybody's just like has an attitude or they're like blown up. It's like, what the hell's going on, peeps? What's going on? You know? I just been staying away from people. Like I even deactivated my Gmail. Like I was like, I'm done. I just can't with people. I just can't. I just can't. You know? I just can't. Like yesterday I got home. I got home at like 5. No, I went to go see their dad at their grave. I was having like a crazy week. I was like, I just need to vent. So I took a ride down to go talk to him. The weather was really nice as well. So I hung out there for a little bit, and then I came home, and then I shut my phone off. Um, Actually, I did some sessions on myself. I did some clearings, and then I just shut my phone off, and I watched movies with my kid, and I was just chilling. I was just relaxing, and so this weekend I'll have my phone off all weekend. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not in the mood to talk to anybody. I'm just like so spiritually exhausted. Like my battery's on low, you know? You know when you charge your battery it's like it's like low charge. That's how my energy feels. Because the energies has been so intense. It's been crazy. So I just been staying away from people. Until I'm staying away from people until we go into Taurus season, because at least Taurus season, it's a Earth energy sign, so it's more calmer. Like the fire sign Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, those are like fiery, like let's go, impulsiveness, like making decisions without thinking, you know. So yeah, just be cautious of that. Yeah, it's been Isaac is yeah, it's crazy out there. Um, so yeah, the energies has been nuts. People have just been crazy. That's why I said, like today, actually, I'm going to go down to the creek tonight. Well, later on today, and I'm just going to sit by the water. I do have a creek. I have 20 acres and I have a creek. So, I'm just going to go sit down by my creek and just hang out. That's what I'm going to do. Later, though, I have so many things to do. Today's Friday, so It's clean the house, do laundry, catch up, you know, regular shit. But I'm pretty interested. What's the energies at the moment, which I've been describing what they are. So it's the cards are just a confirmation of what I'm talking about. So because a lot of people just like the cards. I like them too. Can't complain. I like them too. So yeah, if you can, stay away from people. Just go about your business. Take care of yourselves. Meditate. Clear your energy. In my link description box below, there's plenty of videos that have helped me on my own personal journey. When I started my my spiritual path, it's helped me tremendously. It will help you as well, especially with these transits and everything going on, all the craziness. Like right now is needed. I'll tell you that much. And to be honest, I don't want nobody from my past. Nobody. So, Diane, did you move? Or not yet? I'm taking out the cosmics. Cosmics. Soon? I've been praying for you. I have. Because I know how that feels. I've been there many times. Many, many times. Five days. That's 5 days. You only have 5 days. Well, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. But you know what? Prayers and sending love, that's helping. Yeah, I think if you, I don't know. Yeah. It's going to be good. Well, I pray that it's successful. That's good. You're welcome. Anytime, love, anytime. Anytime, sugar pie. All right, let's see what we got. Let's say our prayers and let's see what we have. It's probably everything that I just described. But hey, it is what it is. Actually, I want to do I want to do the singing bowl. Actually, I wanted to go into minutes. We're gonna use the singing bowl today. Sugar pie. You like that, don't you? You like that. Yes. I don't like pie personally. I really don't care for pie, but you're a sugar pie. Oh, you like pie? I don't like pie. I don't care for pie. I'm not a pie person. No. And I really haven't really been eating sugar like that either. Like I quite a lot of sugar, especially when you get older. I think that, you know, eating sugar just depletes you energetically anyways. Yeah, I like cakes. I like chocolate cakes. Fudge cakes. Chocolate and fudge cakes, yes. I like cakes. But I don't eat cakes all the time either. Like I said, I don't eat sweets like that. Since I've been on my spiritual path, I really don't eat sweets. And also, it lowers your energy levels. And I'm good. All right, let's say our prayers and let's get into it. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I invoke the powers of Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Metatron to please protect my energy and my space. Please help those that are lost, that are in financial ruins, that are spiritually lost as well. Also, people that are battling mental health issues, loss. Please help them, comfort them. Amen. All right. Let's do some clearing. Let's do it. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths in and 3 deep breaths out. So once I tap this, we're going to breathe in. We're going to hold it and then let it go. Hold your breath as long as you can and then just let it all go. Just let it all disperse. All right, so let's clear our energy and let's align. That's my purpose and those are my intentions. Okay, so let's go. Ooh, that was nice. I needed that. Yeah, I did. All right, God, Source, Universe, what's the message? All right. Wow. We have 10, compassion. Only if some people knew that. Some people don't have compassion at all. So 10 is compassion. So 1s are new beginnings. 10s are endings and completions of cycles. Right? So having compassion for yourself, understanding you, but also connecting to the divine. Because God is compassion. God is forgiving. God is eternal, just as well as you are eternal. Something has to do with the throat chakra. So the throat chakra has to do with communication, right? How we communicate with individuals. So this has to do with compassion. Having compassion on how you speak to individuals. Because Aries is very impulsive and they just, I do that. So I'm part of that too. Like things just come out of my mouth. And sometimes I'm not compassionate because I see the situation for what it is. Because I've been compassionate enough to understand what the situation is, but you could only have compassion for so long, right? Just saying. Especially when it comes to people. So you can only have compassion for so long until you're like, you know what? I'm done with you. Block, delete. I'm over you. Like, I'm over it. Over it. So they want you to have self-compassion within yourself as well. Especially a lot of us, I've noticed a lot of things from the past have been arising, which is pretty interesting because we have Mercury retrograde and we still have Venus in retrograde. So it's like things from the past that were unresolved. If it has to do with relationships, partnerships, whatever situationship that is, right? It could be with our parents, it could be with whatever, or children, it could be with anything, right? So these things are coming up for a reason so you can resolve them. So you can internalize it, transmute the energy, and say, hey, this is not for me. Like, it's pretty interesting because I've been running into people that I haven't seen since like 10th grade. Very interesting. A lot of them weren't so great people, and some of them were. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them were, some of them weren't. So my suggestion to you is if you moved away from the past, stop seeking the past. The past is not going to bring anything good to you due to the fact that what did it bring to you back then? Just look at the pros and the cons with people and the situations that you interacted with years ago. So let's just say if my daughter's father wants to make things work. Say, for example, he was my twin flame. No, I wouldn't. You know why? Because of the damage that he caused. And the lies that he caused. So let's just say if he did come, no, sorry, you lost your opportunity. Because now if I go back to the past, then I'll open a can of worms, right? Not just that, my life will be 10 times worse because God removed me from that situation. Why would I go back to that situation when God removed me and I asked him to remove me from that situation? So why would I go back to a situation where God removed me from? So that's saying, God, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm just going to do whatever I want. And then when shit hits the fan, when the domino effect comes, then you're like, oh, well, you know, I didn't do anything. No, you did, because you took that person back. When you know that person was destructive in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Stop going back to the past. Stop going back to people, places, and things when God removes you from it. All right, we have Shadow Self, 28. Adds to a 10. Interesting, we have 10, 10. So that's endings. Shadow work. Shadow self. It's doing the shadow work that needs to be done. I heard stop seeking validation within other people. I don't care what people think of me. I really personally don't. I don't talk to anyone really. Oh, so I don't care. So shadow self, it's digging in deep. Confronting your childhood traumas. And there's green here, which has to do with the heart chakra. It's giving and receiving. Stop giving to takers. Stop doing it. It's time, instead of you giving to a taker, take that and take it for yourself and go invest in yourself, your well-being, what you want to do. What are your likes? What are you trying to figure out for yourself? How do you want to grow spiritually? I don't care about the material world. As long as I'm spiritually wealthy, God will bless me some way, somehow. I don't care about the material world. It's just there. Yes, it brings you riches. Yes. But guess what? It doesn't bring you peace within. So you can buy cars, you can buy houses, you can buy people. Spiritually, you cannot buy people spiritually. Some people do. And that's part of ego, right? And then when shit starts hitting the fan, when karma starts hitting, because people use people for money, for their own personal gain, their selfishness, their ego-ness. That only lasts so long. It only lasts so long. Just saying. So, yeah. So we have strength, 3, 30. You have the strength to walk away from people, places, and things, situations that don't serve your highest or greatest good. What is not in vibration and alignment for you? They want you to find the strength within you, as what we were talking about with the shadow self card. It's doing the internal work that needs to be done to release. So when we go through trauma, right, especially as a child, we hold the imprint of it. I'm an energy therapist, right? So when I worked on my teacher, because I haven't done integrated energy therapy with anybody, just with my teacher. And when I was working and I felt and I seen some things, part of her childhood. When I work on somebody, when I do a Reiki session, mostly, because I used to do Reiki sessions on people, I would pick up mostly their father, because mostly the people that I worked with was females. And I've realized a lot of these females have issues with their dad because of the fact that they were daddy's girls, but they also don't have their fathers anymore. Their fathers have passed on. So when I connect with them and I do a session with them, it's always usually like that missing piece that they're missing because their father's no longer here to give them the guidance that they once gave them, right? Which is pretty interesting. So I've seen these things and I tell them and they go on and, find their people that they usually talk to about certain things, just as well as I do. I have one person that I talk to about my spiritual things because she also is high ranked as well. And I get my advice from her and we talk about things. She also is she also does MDR, which that has to do with your brain. Traumas from your brain releasing. So when you're holding on to all these traumas in your body, it causes back pain, it causes headaches, it causes neck pain, shoulder pain, because all the trauma is stuck and is not getting released. So when you do these modalities, right, or you do hypnosis, you go into these traumas and you're releasing them because you're confronting them. You're confronting these energies. So when you confront these energies and you release them, as well as we all have, right? It feels like the flu. It'll last like a week because you're detoxing all these energies that have been imprinted in your aura for so long. So it's not an easy transition from healing, but it's so worth it because once those energies disperse from your energy, you feel so much better. You feel lighter. So yes, energy does get trapped in your body because of trauma. Because it's that flight or flight mode. You know what I'm saying? Because we're always in that flight or flight mode. So let's see what else we have. So instead of being in victim mode and survivor mode, it's time to release those, right? Because you're attracting the same energy. Let's see. Compassion. Wow. Interesting, because we have Neptune and Aries, and this card came out. So Neptune has to do with your psyche, okay? And it's going to be in the next 14 years. It's getting out of that illusion, right? So it says 27, and it's a 9. So we have 28 and we have 27. And this is a different card. It says psychic development. It's time to develop your psyche, to strengthen your psyche. How you do that is connecting, it's meditating. As I said in the link description box below, it will help you on your own path. So it's developing your psychic awareness, just sitting with yourself, confronting your shadows, confronting your light. Like I said, it's like a movie. So when you're sitting in meditation, it's like a movie. Your life just flashes by like a movie. Like everything that you've done and everything that people have done to you. That's how that works. Because remember, we've done our own garbage too. But we also need to confront that, release that, and forgive ourselves for the things that we have done unto others, as others have done unto us. Because we're all not innocent. All right, shadow self. All right, wow. Self-mastery. So 15 is a 6. Remember when I said aligning? All right, Diane. You have to go back to look. Yeah, I got to work on the computer for a little bit. I have to work today, but I'm working from home. Wow, and then we have 33 angels and masters. This all has to do with alignment, with your inner self, inner alignment. What we were talking about. You can't make this shit up. Shadow self. Self-mastery. And angels and masters. It's connecting to your higher self, to your higher consciousness. And in the back of Revelations, it has these 7 angels. And these 7 angels are your chakras. It's activating for your higher purpose. As God says, open the kingdom of heaven. You access that through meditation. It's clearing out your chakras, your foundation, your creativity, your discipline within yourself, giving and receiving, speaking your truth, and acknowledging your gifts, and seeing things for what they truly are. Strength. Can I please clarify strength? Wow, divine wisdom. Can't. All right. It's repeating the same thing. And it's a 36. And it adds to a 9. 33, you never break down a master number. And 33 has to do with your, remember Jesus died when he was 33. Just to let you know. So yeah, you have the divine wisdom within you. You have the strength to transform. You have access to the Akashic records, your purpose, what you're meant here to do. But you need to access that. And that's the book within you. the deeper knowledge, your truth, the divine truth. And how you access the Akashic records is accessing it through self-mastery. It's mastering all 7 chakras, aligning, balancing, confronting your darkness, confronting light, transmuting the energies. A lot of us are going through a rebirth, and it's a 2. Rebirth of the mind, of the conscious mind. Deprogramming to reprogram. Everything that you ever knew, it's reprogramming all the things that you thought you knew. Because remember, the universe is infinity. We don't know all the answers, right? We all don't know all the answers. All right, something's telling me to get the Art of War. I love these cards. Let's see what we have. I heard stop giving people your energy. I've been doing a lot of sessions on myself, and I'm like, no, leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with any of you. That's why I've been doing a lot of clearings. Because I've been feeling people pulling on my energy and using my energy for their own gain. Not happening. Not happening. All right, God associated with a message. It says, speaking in public. The prospect of speaking in public can be terrifying. However, it is a great skill to develop. From Sun Twin, the enemy of the public speaker could be lack of a point, mumbling, reading your speech, and making too much of your mistakes. Know yourself. Means your material, relax, to be confident, dress right, sober up, practice, and be yourself. I will always be myself. And if no one likes it, I personally don't care. If you know the enemy and know yourself, your victory will not stand in doubt. If you know heaven and you know earth, you may make your victory complete. Yes, it's kind of like playing chess. You know what I mean? Checkmate, bitch. That's how I look at it. Checkmate, bitch. Checkmate. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, know thyself. It's all you need to know. Know yourself. It's funny when people think that they know me. It's like, dude, do you even know yourself? And then when you see what these people do, it's like, no, you don't, because you would have more self-respect for yourself and value yourself. Because if you know energy, why are you dispersing your energy to people, places, and things that don't deserve it? What's up, Brian? Good morning. What you been up to, Brian? I seen you post the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah. What happened to your live? Got cut off? Don't you just love YouTube? You just love YouTube. So what the hell you been up to, Brian? How's Massachusetts? I haven't been in Mass for a while. I haven't been, or Great Barrington. I haven't been to Great Barrington in a while. Oh, I'm good. I'm doing good, Brian. I'm doing good. Actually, you missed it. I did the singing bowl earlier. It's pretty neat. I know. Do you feel the energies? It's wild out there. Wild out there. Like, just leave me to be a hermit, as a Virgo I am. Let me be alone in my own little world. I'm gonna go to the creek later, though. I might do a video down there. I'm not sure. I might just take. I'm gonna take the chair out and just sit by the creek. I haven't been at the creek for a while, so. And I'm shutting off my phone. Yeah, you should get one. It's really nice, especially especially this week has been crazy. So I use a singing bowl, and it's been nice. But I also been using I've been doing some Reiki sessions. There's this gentleman that I really like on YouTube. He's really good. I really like him. Yeah, I don't want. Yesterday when I got home, Brian, I shut off my phone. I was like, I'm just done. Because I'm going through a lot of personal things at work that are going on with some clients, and I've been having a bad week. And it's not even. It's just sad. Some cases that I have, it's just sad. It's just, it's just sad. So yeah, my determination this weekend is shutting off my phone. Maybe do a live here and there. I don't know. You know me. I usually come on when I'm guided to, you know. Well, Brian, things are not going to get better if people die. That's all I'm going to say about it. You know? It's just sad, you know? It's just really sad. Yeah, when I'm guided to, I come on. I don't know, Brian. I heard you take out a card for you. I don't know. What the heck you going through, man? Seems like you need some guidance. I don't know. Hold on. Let me I heard the hero's journey. So I'm going to take that one out for you, Brian. Card me. Exactly, Brian. People need to save themselves, man. Nobody saved me. Fuck. That's why I do YouTube, so I can help. Because nobody saved me. I had to save myself. So what the heck you been up to, Brian? Working? Staying out of trouble? You know, Brian, I think that we should do a podcast, Brian. I think we should do a podcast. And I was thinking about doing a podcast about addictions. Yeah, we should do a podcast. We should. We should just do one podcast. I want to do one with my son. I don't know. I gotta talk to him about it. All right, let's see what we have for you, Brian. Let's see what we got, Brian. 11:22. Oh, snappers! All right, a message for Brian, please. God, oh, that was fast. Wow, look at this card, Brian. It says 16, which is a 7. So 7 is a spiritual number. It says, you're in great company. pull back to propel forward. So we're going to read deeper into that. Yeah, I know. You're still going through recovery. Don't go back to people, places, and things. I'm going to tell you what's going to help you. Don't go back to people, places, and things. If you're recovering, just let them go, man. That's funny because I was just saying that earlier. Like, I was saying, like, if my twin flame, which is my daughter's father, well, he was my karmic twin flame. He was I was his catalyst and he was my catalyst to my awakening. So when I met him, I wasn't fully awakened. Like, I had vision. Like, I've had gifts since I was a kid, but he activated me. So, and then we went our separate ways. And I wish him the best. But will I ever be back with him? No. It was a karmic lesson. It is what it is. It is what it is. 16. Let's see. It says, I'm going to read it for you. It says, stage 3, refusal of the call. What are you trying to refuse, Brian? It says, breathing in, I see all my ancestors in me. My mineral ancestors, plant ancestors, and human ancestors. My ancestors are always present, alive in every cell of my body, and I play a part in their immortality. Yeah, because we're all going through a spiritual awakening, Brian. And like I said, remember we were talking about this months ago about spiritual awakening, and everybody goes through their own awakening. That's pretty interesting because I wanted to do a podcast with you about your spiritual awakening because I've already talked about my spiritual awakening. Like I said, it was when I met my twin, my karmic twin. He was the one that activated me on my journey, and actually the photo that's on my YouTube, the one with the hand and like all the like energies coming out of the hand, he actually picked that for my channel when we were talking years ago. I'm talking about 7 years ago. It's been 7 years. 7, 8, yeah, 7 years. So he was the one that picked because I was talking about him about like a business idea. And I had some photos out and I was telling him about some ideas I had. So I was like, so I wanted his input because because we were talking and I wanted his input. And he's like, choose this one. I would choose this one. And it was pretty interesting because I was going to choose it anyways, but I wanted his input to see what he wanted, like what his idea was. So it's been on my channel since, and it's not going away because he was the one that chose it for me. He was part of that business idea. And just because we don't talk, I'm not taking it down. That's just stupid, But let's read your message. Yeah, he was the one that chose the picture on my YouTube. Not my profile, the other one, the backdrop. So it says, those who have made the biggest impact on the planet, in addition to feeling extremely passionate, felt resistance too. Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, Harriet Tubman, Joan of Arc are but a few. Every hero and shero in history has had moments of self-doubt. Can you paralyzing fear before doing the courageous act that becomes their legacy? They felt the fear but did what they were called to do anyways. For this reason, you need to be detoured when you jump against uncertainty. In fact, doubt helps to console the ego out of the way, which is key to accomplishing a mission of merit. And becoming a channel of grace, a higher purpose can move through. Know what you are in great company, and when you are ready, you'll get up and go, like the great ones who came before you. Upon those shoulders you now stand. mantra. Like the heroes before me, I feel the doubt and follow through anyways. So what I'm picking up with that is, when you do your podcast and you feel like you're not sure on what to speak about or a topic or whatever the case as soon as you press that button. So they want you to get out of that fear mongering mode when you press that button and you're trying to speak about something that you're passionate about or whatever the case may be. So they want you to get out of the fear mode. So when God is guiding you to do a video, do it. Just go with the flow. Meditate before you do so. Stay grounded. Go buy water if you can. I don't know. I'm picking up water. And also, if you can meditate for like 5-10 minutes, ground yourself, and then do a live. I think you'll feel more confident in the message that you are delivering to your audience. If you get what I'm saying. See, I knew I was on point, Brian. Come on now. See, there was a reason. Have you noticed the times when you come on, it's like when you need a message the most, and I'm always on point? Yeah. So always like take that time for yourself. Take that like that 5-10 minutes, right? And just like connect. Um, so it says dream symbol party. Dreams of a party are a celebration, integration, or an affirmation that you are on track. This dream may also be giving you the message that there is strength in numbers. Remember when there's more than one praying, things God makes miracles all the time. And you are never alone. Consider the way you feel at your dream party. If you are uncomfortable, it reflects dissonance and that self-love is needed. Interesting, because self-love, this is what we were talking about before you came on. We were talking about self-love. You need to give that love to yourself instead of giving it to others. Stop giving it to takers. Give it to yourself, and that giver will come, right? So it says self-love is needed to intertwine the many aspects of yourself. You will feel that you fit in and it is a experience. Then you are in harmony with yourself. So it's connecting more with yourself, as what I was talking about. That was your message, Brian. What was your message? That was your hero's journey message. Hopefully it resonated for you. So, you know what can help you, Brian? There's a meditation on my, what I'm picking up is that inner child healing. So if you could go on YouTube and do a self-hypnosis, I'm telling you, it's going to work wonders. If I was you, do like a 10-minute one for right now. And then you want to go in deeper, do like that 15 to 20 minutes. And right now you're not ready to confront certain things. So my suggestion to you is do the 10 minutes. And then once you start doing the 10 minutes of that hypnosis of that inner child, so it's called inner child healing or inner child wounds. All right? Because this all stems from childhood, and a lot of people don't understand why they are addicts. It stems from childhood. So yeah, if you can't, but also when you do, make sure you light a white candle because some things will come up. Use a white candle, and also if you could get Franklin and myrrh, you could get it at Walmart. And some Palo Santo, it will help a lot too. But you do this, so when you go into this hypnosis meditation, use a candle, a white candle. If it's a tea light, it's cool, whatever. And then use Franklin and myrrh and Palo Santo at the same time when you're doing this hypnosis, so you won't get interference. Because you will. Because your mind will play tricks on you. Just letting you know. So right now it's you controlling your mind. So right now it's self-mastery of controlling your mind. That's what I'm picking up. So you need to control your mind and you can control what's around you. You know what I mean? A lot of us have battles with our minds. Trust me, I know. I've been there, done that. And I still do. I'm not a saint either, so I still battle with things. But it's me taking the control of what I see and working and fixing it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Remember, it has to get hard before it gets easier. And nothing is ever easy, right, Brian? So, you know what I mean? But once you start doing a little bit more inner child healing stuff, life will get a little bit better. It's not going to get better overnight. Nothing gets better overnight. It's like you working on a project and trying to make something. It's not going to, like building a house, right? First, you have to, find the land and then excavate it and then start building, You know about construction. You're a construction worker. Yeah. So it's kind of like you building a house, Brian, but you're building the house within you. You're restructuring your consciousness, right? So instead of building that house, you're building the house within you. It's that firm foundation that we need within ourselves. That's creating self-confidence, self-awareness. You know what I mean? I would love to see all our masculine rise from situations, What, you're just saying that as well? What the hell? What the hell, Brian? I'm gonna go. I have things to do. I'm gonna pick up my son at 2 o'clock from work. And he wants to go to Walmart because he wants to buy some things for his car. So Brian, my son got his first car. He brought his first car. He's doing good. Right now, I am not using my email. It's because I have my reasons. I'm shutting off. I did shut off my emails for a while. I don't want anything. Like I said, I'm going down to being a hermit this weekend. And for a little while. I just need to, with everything going on at work and my own personal life, and also I've been having problems with my throat. Oh, from the podcast? I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Don't you have your email on your channel? Well, first I want you to do the childhood trauma healing stuff first. Because I actually want to talk about that and like how it's helping you and stuff like that, you know what I mean? When we do the podcast. I don't check my emails either. Don't feel bad. Yeah, I just need to be away from electronics for a while. I feel like it's because a lot of people don't know if you're an empath and using electronics all the times drains you. It's because you are an energy source, right? So it's just overwhelming. Yeah, so I want you to work on yourself first, do more of the internal work of the childhood stuff because that's what's not helping you expand on your channel because of fear, as that card was saying, you know what I'm saying? Well, we're all learning. Brian, I don't know all the answers, goodness sakes. I just, I get my answers from God. And that's all I want people to know is to go within and to find the answers that you seek, right? Because only God could give you those answers. I could just be a messenger. I can just guide you. I could give you the tools, but you have to use those tools. And if you don't use those tools, I don't know what to say. I'm just providing you the tools. You could use them. Because I have my own tools. I work on myself all the time. Like, yeah. That's funny. That's my favorite saying. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. Oh, no, you can't. You know how many people I've taught, like, their dad, right? You know how many times I've told him the people that he was hanging out with? Um, I never, dictated his life. I never told him what to do or anything, but I always said about certain individuals in his life. And guess what? He's 6 feet under because he didn't listen. He didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter's father, he didn't listen either. Now he's raising a kid that's not even his. Just saying. You know? And then there was this other person that I was talking to not that long ago. I told him some things, and it's like, I'm just done. I'm just done helping people that don't listen. So guess what? I'll take my own inner knowledge and help people on YouTube. Yeah, well, I on YouTube, this is my hobby too, but God told me to do so. I didn't want to be on YouTube. I did not. I was fighting. I remember I was fighting with God for like a week. And then Jesus came to me. I was like, okay. It's like, Jesus, okay, you always win. So, and here I am, 7 years later. Yeah, I was fighting with God. You don't even know. I was like, I don't want to. Like, I felt like that little kid, that little brat. You know what I mean? Like, I was that little brat. Like, no, I don't want to. Like, pouting. It was hilarious. And I see it now, and I'm like, wow, I was really acting mad and mature, wasn't I? But I really didn't. I was like, whatever. But I'm glad that Jesus came to me. I had a Jesus moment. Jesus moment. I had a Jesus moment. And remember, Jesus loved sinners. Everybody that he picked were sinners. You know what I'm saying? As we all are sinners, so whatever. Yeah, it does. It really does. Like, it's strange because, I run into people and, they teach me lessons and I teach them lessons. And if it's a good experience, it's a good experience. If it's a bad experience, it's a bad experience. To me, it's all an experience and how you take on that experience and what you do with that experience. So if I had a bad experience with someone, okay, thank you for the lessons. Bye. See ya. Adios. Don't ever want to see you again. I wish you well. Take care. Adios. Now, with good experiences, then, I'll stay there for a little while until whatever, until God says so. So people come into our lives for a lesson, for a season, for a reason. See, you like that, right? You like that. I need to write poetry again. I haven't done poetry in actually since six 6 years ago. I haven't touched a pen and paper to do poetry the last 6 years. It's crazy. Exactly. It's all the perceptions of the experience. Exactly. Exactly, my friend. So what are you doing today, Brian? Diane left. She went to work. And I gotta get to work too. Shit. I have to work at least an hour or two on the online on whatever. I don't want to, but I have to. So what are you building today? You know what? I wish I could build something, Brian. I can't build shit right now. You know what? Actually, I might be doing some woodworking tonight. That's what I was thinking. I have an idea in my head that I want to do. I wanted to do a piece for someone. So, I think I might do that later on tonight. Just do some woodworking tonight. Yeah, I can't do shit no more. The only thing I can do is actually I was supposed to fix this outlet in my son's room. So I have to turn the breaker off. I have to turn off the main breaker and rewire it. So that's my task, which I have not done. Which I have to go to the hardware store. There's this hardware store in town. It's like an old school hardware store, so I have to get, those old outlets from houses. I have to get one of those. It looks like it was back in the 1940s, because the way the outlet looks, it's really, really old, and it looks like it's about the 40s. So I have to find that same piece, which I know he has, because when I undid the outlet from the wall, it was weird because you had the positive and you had the negative and you had the ground wire, right? So, but the other ground wire, there's two ground wires. So I believe that other ground wire goes to something. I'm not sure what it does, but it goes to something. But I'm confused on why would there be two ground wires for an outlet. Well, yeah, it's a really nice hardware store. So yeah, I have to pick one of those up because before the freaking room goes on fire and crap, you know what I'm saying? No, it works fine. I just have to, it's just weird how you have two ground wires, right? Linking to that ground port. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange to me. I've never seen no shit like that. And I also have to put in a ceiling fan in the boys' room. So I have to go buy that too and install that. So not that's a job for not right now. That's a job for like June when I get medically cleared. That's a project that I need to do. But the outlet is just like, just taking the face cover off and unscrewing the freaking positive and negative in the ground and then redoing it all. And it'll take me like 5 minutes. Yeah, you have to turn the power off, Brian. What, you want me to get electrocuted? Like, fucking die. You know how many volts that is? Choo! Have you ever seen Home Alone? Brian, have you ever seen Home Alone? It's funny, when the guy gets electrocuted. Isn't it in part 2? Yeah, part 2. One or two, one of them. I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Brian, you have to turn off the main breaker. You have to turn the main breaker off, Brian. So yeah, that's a task I have to do today. So, or this weekend, if I leave the house. But all right, let me go. I've been on for way too long. Way too long. Yes, it was. We see it every Christmas. It's funny. We see it every Christmas. But let me get out of here, Brian. I have stuff to do. As sure as you probably have stuff to do yourself. All right, take care. It's going to rain all weekend. It's going to be great. He's out. Oh, look, you even know how to write Spanish, Brian. Good job. You do better than me. And I speak Spanish. Isn't that a shame? That is a shame. I know it's a shame. It is what it is. But yeah, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you'll get notified. Also, check me on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. And I will catch you on the next live. You too, Brian. Stay out of trouble. Do your meditations every day. All right? All right, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.